see our amazing guests, and you can also download our brand new Channel Africa app so you can take us with you wherever you go on your Android or your iOS device. Let's talk about tourism in the province of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. I think we all know, if you live in South Africa, you know that Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, you don't go there during the festive season. Because everyone goes there come December time. The beaches are going to be packed. We've seen pictures through the years of how packed it gets come the festive season in Durban, and we're going to be unpacking some of the tourism hubs and activities that one can expect when you go to the KwaZulu-Natal region or province of South Africa, and how tourism spending injection of 13 billion rand is about to enter the pockets of the provincial economy in KwaZulu-Natal because of tourism. Now, KwaZulu-Natal is gearing up for one of its strongest festive seasons in years. And the reason why we say in years is because the beaches weren't as packed as they were pre-COVID over the past couple of years. And for a second, people were starting to say, you know what, let's make Cape Town the new Durban. Come festive season, let's all flock to Cape Town. But KwaZulu-Natal this year, 2025, is gearing up for one of its strongest festive seasons in years, with the province expecting more than 1 million visitors this December. Authorities are forecasting between 1 and 1.1 million domestic trips, plus more than 30,000 international arrivals. A boom that could inject an estimated 13 billion rand into the provincial economy. The summer campaign was launched in the Midlands, where officials highlighted major progress in safety, infrastructure, and seasonal readiness. With upgraded coastal policing, improved visitor facilities, and growing interest in cruise tourism, KwaZulu-Natal is positioning itself for a smooth, high-energy holiday period. Durban alone is set to welcome more than 1 million visitors, while the North Coast, South Coast, Midlands, and Drakensberg are all seeing rising bookings. And to tell us a bit more about what is causing this rush down there in KwaZulu-Natal is Pinky Radebe, Head of PR and Communications at the KZN Tourism and Film Authority. Pinky, thank you so much for your time. Welcome back to The Upside. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for having me back on your show. I'm doing very well in sunny KwaZulu-Natal.
Love the fact that it's sunny there. Joburg has been experiencing a few rains in the afternoon, but talk to us about what is driving this surge of visitors in KwaZulu-Natal, especially this year, which is gearing up to be the biggest one yet.
Well, of course, I mean, in your introduction, you did give our projections, and we're very, these projections are based on historical travel behavior.
Yeah.
And early strong booking patterns. I mean, people are booking their accommodation, they're inquiring about our destination. And of course, Durban is our gateway. And when they come to Durban, they travel all the way to other regions of KwaZulu-Natal. And so these are based on our current performance indicators. I did hear you mention our numbers and how we performed pre-COVID, but post-COVID, you know very well that we've had some hurdles here and there.
Yeah.
And of course, our coastal line is open. People don't only flock to Durban for beaches. I mean, they come to Durban, but they go to other regions to experience other activities in our province.
And Pinky, we're going to be unpacking some of those regions that they are going to, because as far as I'm concerned, as far as I've been seeing, hey, people go to the beaches. Hey, when it comes to Durban time or December time, people are always at the beach. But there is more to experience in KwaZulu-Natal, and I would love for you, Pinky, to unpack some of those spots. It's 19 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African time. We'll continue our conversation with the Head of PR and Communications at the KZN Tourism and Film Authority, Pinky Radebe, right after this.
Parlez-vous couramment le français? Êtes-vous passionné par la radio? Et êtes-vous qualifié pour travailler en Afrique du Sud? Envoyez-nous votre CV et vos 3 minutes démo en MP3 à @channelafrica.co.za pour avoir une chance de rejoindre la famille Channel Africa. Si vous n'avez pas de réponse après 14 jours, cela signifie que vous n'avez pas été retenu. Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
Keep Africa in your hands. Connect to our website for all your news, sports, and cultural updates. channelafrica.co.za. The Upside. On the Upside, your voice matters.
20 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African time, let's continue our conversation about tourism in KwaZulu-Natal, the province of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa, as it is poised to welcome over 1 million visitors this festive season, as tourism spending is expected to inject 13 billion rand into the provincial economy. And to help us unpack what that all means is Pinky Radebe, Head of PR and Communications at KZN Tourism and Film. Pinky, let's talk about some of these places that are outside of Durban, because you were mentioning earlier that not everyone who goes to Durban this festive season is just going to the beach. What about the other places? Where else could one go and explore Durban if they are not trying to face overcrowded beaches this festive season?
Well, you know, Durban, the one draw card is the beach. And then we just want to confirm that the beach is not only in Durban. We have 600-kilometer coastline. We are in the, eastern bound of South Africa. So whether you're in Durban or you are up north in Sodwana Bay or in the northern parts of KwaZulu-Natal, your Margate, Port Edward areas, you still experience some beach activity. However, we know very, very well that your Gautengers, people from inland provinces like Mpumalanga are coming for the beach. Yeah. While they're doing their beach activities, we also say that, you can also visit your inland products. We have the KZN Midlands. When you drive from Johannesburg and you meander through Drakensberg and you finally reach your destination in the Midlands, there's a beautiful destination there where there are other tourism activities for adrenaline junkies, people that love to do outdoor activities. They love hiking and family activities. And those that are couples alike, they can actually experience a lot of products that are geared or in that region. So you don't only just come to the beach, but also, Tebogo, if you come and you drive to Hluhluwe, that's where you find our safari products. That's where your nature reserves are. And that's where families are flocking into, and they're looking for new things to do. Those that have children love the South Coast because the beach is warm there, but also they have inland activities, your quad biking, your horse riding, and all sorts of activities that appeal to kids. So our destination, as I said, KZN, is not just about the beach. The beach is the key thing. It's summer, right? And in summer there are, torrential rains here and there. We also encourage people not to just, go to the, be sad when the rain comes. They can actually go to other regions, as I mentioned, that are closer to Durban. And it actually takes you 2 hours or less than 2 hours to actually get to those destinations.
Oh, that's amazing. And I tell you what, the reason why I was asking that question, Pinky, is because a lot of people would only know a specific part of KwaZulu-Natal, and maybe that would be Durban, Balito, but they don't investigate and explore other parts. KZN is so beautiful. I say this time and time again. If you haven't been around KZN, do yourself a favor, drive outside beyond the Durban. You'll see how beautiful it is. Pinky, safety has been a major concern over the years and a talking point for many. But I see that KZN has definitely made drastic improvements to ensure that people are safe, visitors are safe when they visit KZN during this time of the year. Talk to us about that.
Absolutely. So safety remains, whether it's beach safety or tourist safety, is something that we actually speak about as a destination. I mean, the province working together with municipalities, particularly the eThekwini municipality, as well as other law enforcement agencies such as your SEPs, your Metro Police, your private security, as well as traffic authorities, are ready to actually host the influx that's going to come in our province. When you come to KwaZulu-Natal, you'll see visible multi-agency deployments across the beach, nightlife zones, the mountain passes, as well as the coastal corridors, as well as in those corridors where you find our visitors. So the safety teams are ready. Coastal municipalities are also expected to maintain lifeguards, shark nets, as well as the patrols and emergency services. Visitors can also expect our QR-linked safety and travel guides at beaches and hotels and attractions. And of course, as I said, different agencies such as your liquor authorities, your transport compliance operations are in place, particularly as we get ready for the influx this weekend. We do have activations on the N2 as well as on the N3 with these multi-agency stakeholders, where we are welcoming our tourists, but we are also reminding them that to remain safe in our destination. We're giving them QR codes. We are also, making sure that they comply to all the safety regulations in our province.
And how is the hospitality sector handling and coping with this influx, this demand after quite a few years of, let's be honest, it hasn't been as busy as it's going to be this year? Are they coping? Is it too late for me to start looking for accommodation there in Durban, or in KZN rather?
Well, it depends. I mean, some families love to go to their hotels, and hotels are doing very well post-COVID, but also there's a different trend. People are traveling differently post-COVID. Some people prefer to do self-catering because they travel in groups and they come with their friends. Some people still prefer holidaying in your traditional accommodation, such as B&Bs, guest houses, and hotels. And of course, there's the new way now of using different agencies to book. You can still make your bookings. Please do make your bookings as early as you can, because the holidays are spending towards the end of January. Some people are coming now in December, and some people are still waiting for the specials that are coming in January. So the trend is that, yes, there is an influx because people are looking for activities to do and they want to enjoy the destination. But also we see a lot of inquiries about, January, just after the 5th of January, the 5th to the 6th, the 5th to the 10th. People still want to go and make their bookings later on because schools are opening rather late this year.
Oh, that's amazing. And touch on cruise tourism as another option, because cruise tourism is also growing in that part of the world in KZN.
Correct, but just to confirm that, I just want to close on the part of bookings. Durban is looking forward to already tracking about 70% of people that have bookings. The city has implemented an enhanced safety plan, and then Durban is also the place for cruise tourism. We are expecting cruise tourism to actually be very good this year. With 66 ships that are projected to come, and this means a lot for our hospitality sector as well as our transport sector. So we are projecting about 66 ships, which is close, estimated about 110,000 passengers from November to June. November now up until June next year. And of course, this benefits our shuttle and taxi operators, our restaurants, our cafes, our township tourism, most importantly as well. And of course, our retail and craft markets. The Durban's cruise terminal strengthens its role as a key Indian Ocean gateway, encouraging return visits. And of course, the inland excursions, I must express, the inland excursions that take place, the day tours when people leave Durban and they go up to Hlukluwe to experience other parts of the province, all due to cruise tourism.
Oh, this tourism is not just bringing the visitors, but it's also impacting the employment conditions there in KwaZulu-Natal, bringing jobs and just boosting the economy. And we say thank you to people like you, Pinky, for highlighting all the incredible things that you can do in KZN. All the best for this festive season and the influx of visitors coming this weekend. And we can't wait to see what next year holds for the tourists and for yourselves as well. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. We can't wait to see you in Durban, KZN. When are you coming?
Hey, Pink, you're putting me on the spot today. You know, we can, we'll talk. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. Thank you. the voice of Pinky Radebe, head of PR and communications, KZN Tourism and Film Authority, inviting you to go to KZN, the KwaZulu-Natal province of South Africa. It's 30 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African time. Let's get the latest sports. Figile Lingwati is standing by.